Public housing is designed to help those in financial need. But what if we told you there were people in the Bay Area getting government help for housing who make close to $100,000 a year? 10 Investigates' Mike Deason is digging deeper now to see how exactly this is happening.
Welcome to the Arbors at Paget, a 119-unit apartment complex in South Tampa that's owned by the Tampa Housing Authority and a place where Daisy Baez would love to live.
And then she's living in an apartment that's too expensive and she's unable to afford it.
Baez came to the Housing Authority with her granddaughter Elena Duarte in hopes of getting into a unit at the Arbors.
She really needs the help, yes, she does. She's like up to her neck and she can't even pay her bills. She's about to get evicted from her apartment.
But the Arbors is completely rented with a variety of tenants. And 10 Investigates found some of those living there make $87,000 a year, another $53,000, and they're getting help from the government.
This is taxpayer money that's being used to support housing for people who financially are able to provide for themselves.
U.S. Congressman David Jolly is calling for a congressional investigation following this Inspector General report showing there are more than 25,000 people throughout the country in public housing over income level, with almost 300 in Florida and 24 in the Tampa Bay area.
Once you qualify, the very first year you qualify, then you can remain in government housing for as long as you care to stay there, regardless of whether or not your income goes up to $80,000, $100,000, $200,000.
And here's the heart of the problem. Daisy Baez and 14,000 other needy people just like her are on a waiting list here at the Tampa Housing Authority that is not closed, and they might not be able to get into public housing for 5 years, while people on this list who make more than the minimum income are subsidized by your tax dollars because the Housing Authority says they act as good role models for others in public housing.
And they should be able to help other people that are more in need than people that make more money than anybody else.
The Tampa Housing Authority puts the blame on HUD in Washington. HUD, meantime, says the Tampa Housing Authority has control. But honestly, after reading the regulations, it appears the Tampa Housing Authority has no choice. Regardless, Jolly says he will work to push high-income people out of public housing. Mike Deason, 10 Investigates.